Hey Scorpio, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are well. I've got a Libra season reading for you today. Just like a monthly overview, what to expect, what to consider, and what to bear in mind. Right, so in terms of planetary positioning, we've got Venus in Scorpio at the moment, and that is going to go retrograde on the 6th, I believe. What does this mean for you guys? It just means like relationships can take a dark turn, and we are curious to see not only the good side of them, but the bad side. And I think this is a necessary progress because it helps us understand our relationships a lot more. And I think there are things that need to be exposed and illuminated. And with the new moon that is taking place in Libra on the 9th, it is going to be a good time for you guys to consider privacy within your relationships. Consider what it is that you wish to keep private and what it is that you want to be exposed within partnerships, within relationships. Let me tell you how I'm going to do this reading. I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Rider Waite, and I am going to pull a card from the Doreen Virtues Angels, Romance Angels Oracle card. Hold on, I dropped the card on the floor. Let me get it. Right, so what do I have for you guys for this season? I have the 9 of Cups. I have the 2 of Pentacles. I have the Ace of Wands. And I have the Queen of Wands. Really fiery energy. That's interesting. Okay, so Scorpio. Emotional fulfillment, emotional contentment. Right next to the 2 of Pentacles. Virgo season would very much have been about getting your head down, getting organized, getting focused, and really trying to figure out what it is that is imperative. And I think for you guys, work has been quite important. Now, with that, there is emotional contentment. With security, with balance, with all of that sort of stuff, there is emotional contentment. Now, keeping the momentum of knowing that there are things that you need to do in order to broaden and expand your horizons does give you the opportunity to seek out things that will bring you emotional contentment. With Venus retrograde in Scorpio, you are going to have to focus on bringing sincerity and objectivity to your relationship with yourself. Okay, Scorpio, there are things that you have been waiting to be illuminated, I feel. And I think with the period of the Aries full moon that is taking place on Monday, seek all of the things that fill you up. Consider future plans. Consider the things that you can do now that are things that will distract you from getting sucked into the downsides of love. Keeping busy with work, trying to cultivate balance, pattern, and routine can be so imperative when things can get a bit out of control, right? It is important for you to remember your goals. Remember what it is that you want to do. Remember is that this is a month that asks you to prepare, that asks you to get all your ducks in a row, asks you to balance things out in your life, okay? Consider things that are distracting you and what it is that you can do to balance and harmonize the process. I feel as if Libra season is going to bring you a new opportunity, and I think you're going to love it. I think it's going to bring you a opportunity to come out of just the status quo. Things that may have become boring, things that may have become repetitive. As important and as good as they are, it is also important for us to make sure that we are creating a fire of illumination and creation within ourselves to keep ourselves moving in the right direction and not sort of doing this start, stop Libra energy. There is definitely going to be an opportunity that looks very, very good for you. And if this is a fire sign in your life, it looks like they are very much in the upright. If this is the energy that you need to take on, know that with Mars in Aquarius, you are going to have a really, really good drive. It is really going to push you forward. And I feel as if use this Aries full moon that is taking place on Monday to help you illuminate things that you have been waiting for an answer on. I think it's a good time for you guys to bring all of your questions to the table. Bring all of the things that you may have felt like really unsure about and use this season to illuminate them. Use the Aries full moon to break down any old patterns that weren't necessarily working for you anymore. Like really break through them. And I think this full moon is going to be a really, really important one for you because there are answers that I feel like you guys have been seeking and searching. And with after Libra season, we're in your season, and that's it. Jupiter's moving on to Sagittarius then. And I really believe that that is when all of the real sort of perks and benefits will come through to you. But you need to make sure that what you are doing independently is creating an environment so that things can spark, ideas can spark, so that you're not caught up in the Venus going in retrograde in your sign, which can be quite a dark and heavy place in your mind, right? It is very much a time for you to create the love that you crave. It is very much a time of creating a dynamic environment, creating an environment where you know that your mind is not juggling and balancing all the time, but is juggling and balancing things that you know are going to push you in the right direction. There is a new beginning, some form of illumination. There is really a really good opportunity for you guys to push through in a fiery way, especially with this Aries full moon. Put all of your questions on the table, anything that you've wanted to be illuminated. Use this full moon to illuminate them, and then use the Libra new moon to seek balance and harmony within the way that you feel for yourself. So with this Mars energy and with the Aries full moon, it is really going to feel as if you are just charging forward, just really, really moving forward. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you. This happened for Libra as well, right? So I have retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. Balance and harmony. Maybe use Libra season and the readjustment of the... Okay, Libra is very much cardinal air masculine energy, and like the air, it doesn't stop. Like water, it never stops. It's always flowing. It's always going in every direction. Maybe try this month to try and like taper that. It does say, however, retreat, so maybe take a break wherever you can. Try and disconnect and spend like the weekend locked in with a sweetheart. The other card I have is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. If you are waiting for a partnership, then maybe use this new moon, which is going to take place on the 9th, to make a little prayer, light a candle, do whatever you can, call out to your soulmate. If you are with someone, then I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe take a retreat sometime during Libra season, just to bring you guys closer together. Scorpio, have a beautiful season. Thank you for joining me. I shall catch you guys again soon.